Here's something most of us never really stop to think about. You know that person whose entire mood shifts the moment their cat settles beside them? The one who can be completely overwhelmed by the day, and then a cat curls up on their lap, and suddenly everything quiets down. Breathing slows. Thoughts stop racing. That person is not just a cat lover, and there is far more going on inside their mind than most people realize. So what is actually going on inside the mind of someone who truly loves cats? Because the answer might completely change the way you think about connection itself. Here's a quick deal. If you want more content like this that breaks down real human psychology and helps you understand yourself and the people around you, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment saying "seen" so I know this is reaching the right people. Now let's get straight into it. Let's start with what most people get wrong. They think being a cat person is just a personality preference. But this is not really about cats. It is about how your nervous system processes the world. Some people regulate through activity and constant engagement, but other nervous systems regulate through stillness, through predictability, through the complete absence of pressure. And that is exactly what a cat offers. No demand to respond. No pressure to perform. For people whose nervous systems spend most of the day anticipating and self-monitoring, that is everything. Here are 4 things consistently happening inside the mind of someone who truly loves cats. The first is nervous system regulation. A cat's purr operates at low rhythmic frequencies that your nervous system responds to instinctively. Before you consciously register comfort, your body begins to slow. Breathing deepens. Muscle tension softens. Stress hormones drop. Low-frequency sounds signal safety to the brain. They tell your nervous system nothing urgent is required, just presence. For people who spend most of their lives managing emotional environments, this kind of regulation is rare. The second is connection without pressure. Human relationships are filled with unspoken demands. Expectations to respond quickly, to explain feelings, to match emotional energy. For people who are sensitive or easily overstimulated, this constant negotiation is exhausting. Cats do not operate that way. A cat's affection is offered, not imposed. It sits with you without expectations of conversation or emotional performance. Research shows cat lovers are not avoidant of intimacy. They are avoidant of pressure. The third is deep thinking compatibility. Cat lovers score higher on cognitive tests. Not because cats make you smarter, but because introverted people who prefer solitude spend more time in intellectual pursuits. Reading, writing, contemplating. Deep thinking requires long stretches of mental quiet. Cats do not interrupt. They coexist alongside focus without demanding it. They protect the conditions intelligence needs to function. The fourth is safe nurturing. Your brain responds to a cat's large eyes, rounded head, and soft movements by releasing caretaking impulses before conscious thought intervenes. For many cat people, this feels safe because nurturing flows outward without emotional demand in return. The cat does not ask you to be cheerful. It does not monitor your mood. Closeness without vulnerability overload. And maybe that is the most thought-provoking insight of all. Being drawn to cats does not mean you are distant or disconnected. It means you are wired for presence without pressure. For connection that does not demand constant output. Your cat stays not out of dependency, but out of preference. And in a world obsessed with being needed, that is revolutionary. Drop a comment below. Does your cat make you feel calmer than most people do? I read every single one. See you in the next one.